Hey, what's going on, guys? It's J Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys the Marvel Legends figure review on the Marvel Legends 3-pack X-Men Storm, Forge, and Jubilee. It's a nice little set to pick up. I'm glad I got it to complete my set, my new set that I was building of the classic styling of the X-Men with their blue and yellow uniform. So let's get into it. Let's take these guys off their stand here. Before I get into the figures themselves, gotta notify you guys that my raffle program is in full effect right now from June 1st to June 31st. You guys have an opportunity to win this bad boy right here, the Marvel Legends Deluxe Iron Man with the proton cannon / plasma cannon. The rules are pretty simple. Just go to the description of the video or the tags and see my Cash App. And each ticket is $2. You can buy as many tickets as you want, up to, I would probably recommend you stop before you get to $45 worth of tickets, because at that point you can probably just buy the figure yourself off of any website that offers it. But for the low price of $2 per ticket, you can probably buy like 3 tickets for $6 or so, and possibly have a chance of winning the figure. So you can't win unless you play, right? So yeah, so go ahead and subscribe for me. I really appreciate it, guys. Hit the notification bell so you can have any more updates on videos coming down the pipeline, or any more updates on the raffle. And hit the like button for me if you can. It's not a big deal if you like the video. Also, leave your comments and share your thoughts after the video. So yeah, let's get into it. Take a quick look at the packaging here. Got this nice big bold windowless packaging. Storm, Forge, and Jubilee. The nice little X-Men comic book paneling in the back. Got some artwork right there of the comic on that side. That's some artwork of the figures right there. The other side, and then you got a nice big, pretty much descriptive display of the figures on the back. So yeah, and then of course you got 6 years X-Men on the top. So nice. And then bringing these guys back in, we're gonna do one at a time comparison. We got Storm and her previous version, or one of her previous versions, with the black suit. See how those stack up together. I'm a bigger fan of her having like the bigger hair. But anyway, pretty much an improvement overall. She does have more articulation in the arms, or better articulation with the bicep swivel and the double jointed pinless joints that we'll see in a little bit as I get further into articulation. Putting her back. And then of course we have Jubilee with her previous version. Overall, I'd say probably about the same as far as articulation, because he still has the single jointed elbow right there. Yeah. Then of course we have Forge. So you can see how that stacks up. I got him still posed on my shelf, but nice brighter yellow right there. I believe the face sculpture is slightly different. Yeah. Mustaches are different. Looks like a new head sculpt to me. I mean, well, just ever so subtly. Yeah. Leg appears to be a new sculpt as well. So yeah, it's pretty much a different body mold all around for him. Let's go ahead and bring in the rest of these guys from the set that I have. The full set. Well, at least I call it a full set. There may be more of this design as far as characters coming out. We have the classic suited Wolverine. We have Gambit. Let's scoot these guys back just a little bit so I get more in the frame. We have Morph. Oops. He's been giving me issues of standing lately. We have Banshee. We have Cyclops. I'll put him in the back since he wants to be different. Since he's a leader, he has to have a little bit slightly different suit. And then of course you have Psylocke. Man, they just look great together, don't they? With a nice whole full set of the X-Men in their classic colors and all matching color tones as far as the uniforms and everything goes. Man, that's just beautiful, isn't it? bring these guys back out. Definitely glad to have this set up. So I'm probably gonna put them on display with my Sentinel, my big Sentinel, the HasLab Sentinel that I got on my shelf over there. And as far as accessories go, Storm comes with her lightning effect hands, as you can already see equipped. She comes with a set of kind of like open hands, and she comes with a set of down to business hands. All these have the same articulation with the back and forth motion. Forge comes with a set of down to business hands. One's already equipped. This is his right hand, his right fist, a gun holding hand, and a kind of a grip hand for like holding the underside of the rifle. They all have the same articulation as far as back and forth motion. And Jubilee comes with her flare effects right there, already equipped on her hands. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off before I get to articulation. And then she comes with a set of down to business hands. All have the same articulations as far as back and forth motion. And she comes with her relaxed face with the bubblegum bubble she's blowing right there. And then she also comes with the glasses that are removable on this one. On the previous version, the glasses were molded onto her head, or like at least glued onto her head, so you can't take them off. But with this version, they can come off, so that's pretty cool. Overall, this is a nice looking set. Like I said, I'm loving the color scheme. I'm loving the matching patterns of everyone. Loving the blue and yellow. Paint looks pretty clean for the most part, except on Forge, I believe. I'll get to him in a second. But for Storm here, looks pretty clean throughout. No lines missed or anything like that. But face looks pretty good. She's giving face. Face card is legit. Anyway, head looks up that far. Oops. Looks down that far. Side to side motion. Good range of head tilt because she's on the older neck joint right there, which gives her a lot of space and clearance to move her head around. Shoulders move up to sides that far. Down that far, they go all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. They bend in that far. Wrist swivel with back and forth motion in the hands. You can see the paint kind of chipping a little bit because they painted over the clear blue translucent plastic. So she has a diaphragm joint. Gives it a little bit of rotation right there with rotation and wobble. Crunch back that far. Crunch forward that far. With twist. Legs kick out to the sides that far. The kick forward that far. Back just a little bit. Thigh cut. Double joint knees that bend in that far. So pretty good. No boot articulation, but she does have ankle pivot as well as up and down motion in the feet. So you get a good range of motion for the Storm figure. I'm glad to finally have a Storm with posable, with better articulated arms, with the double jointed pinless joints, or double jointed elbow joints right there. Then we'll go ahead and get a Jubilee. Pretty nice improvement over the jacketed older figure. The belt is a soft plastic, however, it's very tightly put on there, so it's kind of breaking my nails a little bit trying to get it to slide over, twist back into place. So I'm just gonna have it offset for a little bit. So I figure out a way to maybe heat it up and then slide it around. But overall, she looks pretty decent. Paint chipping on the joints right there, the top part of the socket. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it on this camera. So the more I move it around, the more it kind of just like scrapes paint off. But it's not too big a deal. I'm not gonna be moving around too much. But head looks up that far, looks down that far. Side to side turning, a little bit of head tilt in there. Arms move out to the sides that far, so you get a great range right there. Down that far, and go all the way around. Single jointed elbow, so it's kind of bummer to see her downgraded back to single jointed elbow, but with rotation as well. Wrist swivel with dice rolling motion on this hand at least. Other hand is back and forth motion, but the rest of her hands are back and forth. Then you have a slight diaphragm joint on her. Hers is kind of tight. Don't want to risk breaking her in half or anything like that. So, but she does get like a little bit of crunch back and forward with rotation. Legs go out the sides that far. They kick forward, about that far. Back just a little bit. Upper thigh cut. Double joint knees. Been in that far. No boot cut or anything like that, but she does get ankle pivot as well as up and down motion in the feet. So you get a good little range with her. Articulation looks good. Paint looks good, except for the little chipping portion in her shoulders. And now we get the Forge, who comes also with this rifle right here. His tech rifle. You've seen this before. It comes with the yellow version comes with the AIM soldiers 2-pack. So nicely detailed, nicely painted differently for him on this version. Overall with him, he just has a little bit of blue bleeding through with the yellow right there. A little bit of paint splotching on my version right here. A little bit of blue paint coming through right there. Other than that, not too bad. I don't think. Yeah, not too bad overall. But his head can look up that far. Looks down that far. Side to side turning. A little bit of head tilting there. Shoulders move out to the sides that far. Down that far before they get hindered by his little shoulder straps here. They go all the way around. He does have a butterfly joint that goes back that far. Goes forward that far. Bicep swivel, double joint elbows that bend in that far. Wrist swivel with back and forth motion in the hands. He does have an ab crunch that crunches back pretty far. Crunches back forward that far. Waist cut. Legs kick out to the sides that far. They kick forward that far. Back a little bit. Upper thigh cut. Double joint knees that bend in very far. Boot cut. Ankle pivot, as well as up and down motion in the feet. So yeah, you get a nice little range right here with this guy. Of course, I forgot to mention his rifle holding hand. Does have the dice rolling motion, so you can get it kind of pointed kind of look going, or kind of like tilted up. So that's pretty cool. Overall, for $77, I do believe this was worth the pickup, at least for me as a completionist. I definitely wanted the entire set of 6 or so. So guys, what do you think? Do you guys think it was worth the pickup? I think it was. I think it was money well spent. Glad to have the whole full set here. Oops, Gambit dropped his card. Gonna set you guys up for a finishing shot right here. And guys, like I mentioned before, if you guys want to participate in the raffle and winning the Iron Man Deluxe with a proton cannon for next to nothing, on the way to win is to play, guys. So look down there and find that Cash App and send however much you want for however many tickets you want, with your name, the amount of tickets you're trying to get, and a code word that only you and I will know, so that way I can confirm that it's you. I'm not going to be giving your figure that you won right fair and square to someone else that happens to have the same name as you. So yeah, as always guys, I appreciate you all stopping by. Hit the subscribe button, please, it really helped me out. Hit the like button, share your thoughts after the video, and you guys stay safe out there. Later.